August 1st, 3:23 p.m. UTC, 11:23 God's time. Hello, my friends. How are
Jimmy,
things?
is it over?
How is my voice sound from the south of France? We're just gonna say you're
Sounds
there.
crisp. Sounds crisp.
What's up, Marty? Where you been? How have you been?
Chilling, alive. Have you seen this Coinbase news? It's not. I mean, I said it off stream, but it's not necessarily the best news we needed today or
Talk to me
yesterday.
about the news.
All
Talk to
the,
me
all,
about the news.
all these numbers are quarter over quarter. Total revenues down
Pull that shit up,
26%.
Jamie. Send me the link.
Transaction revenue down
Oh,
39%.
so
Subscription
how
revenue
is it
down
possible?
6%.
How is it possible that it's down after the like April crash and everything? How can it be down so much?
That's what they're saying. People aren't trading. They
Do you
said
do you have any theories?
there. Hold on. There's a institutional. They have like institutional transaction revenue was down 38% quarter over quarter, and retail transaction revenue was down 45%.
Wow.
That's
Well,
insane.
meme coin season is over.
Does that just mean
Retail is
everybody lost all their money?
people lost money and institutional money is shoving into Treasury Co. fucking Ponzi's right now.
Yeah, maybe the institutions were buying when it was cheap and now they're not.
Well, we had like
Smart
record inflows
investors.
for ETH, right? But it's like it's a couple $1 billion, right? It's not like, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like that much compared to the Bitcoin ETF. Even now, let's look. Total inflows, Bitcoin, the total inflows into the ETF, Bitcoin 55 billion, ETH 9.6 billion.
Crazy. But on the other end of it, you have protocols like Plasma raising over almost $400 million in their oversubbed token sale.
That's the Tether one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane. The Coinbase news. They're down like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I missed that.
You forgot?
It was too slow. Yeah, I was too slow. I missed it.
Yeah, Tether's looking to add 5,800 BTC to their 21 treasury ahead of the IPO. Like you have all of these kind of crypto adjacent companies, protocols, institutions that are vehemently buying up spot assets of Bitcoin and ETH to shove into treasuries. But as the data shows, the retail flow and the outside institutional flow is going somewhere else. Where is it going, Marty? AI and treasury codes?
Treasury Coast. Look at Sailor. He's fully subbed. I think even the video's down today, right? Like, I think, yeah. The video's down 1.6%. Yeah. Huge loss today. What about Microsoft? Because Microsoft had a huge earnings beat. They're still up like more than last Wednesday. What price did Coinbase IPO list at? I don't even think like where they opened. There you go. They opened at 381. So
Insane.
even if you bought the Coinbase IPO, you're still down like 10% or more than that.
What's the trading area now?
If you bought the IPO listing price, 2021, I think. So you held like a 80% down draw and you're still not break even. Meanwhile, go look at Figma, dude. Figma's up so much.
Yeah, but what
We
if you
love
got
Figma.
in at like 3.5 billion?
Yeah, people will say that. Oh, what if you bought Coinbase at $50, $30? Yeah, sure, but a lot of people didn't. A lot of people bought that 300 range, 400 range.
You've got a ETH strategy buying another 46 million. What was that? Earlier this week, a couple days ago.
Which
So
one's
it's
that?
like
SBET?
yeah. So there's like the two sides of the coin, right? Like you have these flows that are through Coinbase that are going elsewhere. But are they not coming into crypto? Like, are they just choosing a different venue? Like Coinbase's numbers are dropping off, but like, what are total inflows, outflows right now?
Stable coins
You see
are
all these
up.
protocols talking about, like hundreds of millions coming on chain through different things, different avenues. Every day, a new lending protocol or money market is boasting about all-time high TVL locked. So the money has to still be coming in, right? Like it's just not going through them.
Yeah, or like let's say Coinbase Prime, right? For all the ETF flows. Maybe they're just going elsewhere, you know, going to other desks. Coinbase fees aren't necessarily the most preferential. But go look at stablecoins. Like Visa has that Visa stablecoin dashboard. It's like all-time highs. They have Visa on-chain analytics dashboard. You can pull it up. Visa onchainanalytics.com. It's from Visa. It's just up and to the right. Everything stablecoin related. Transaction supplies, addresses.
It's not Visa supply chain, like Visa dot supply chain
No, Visa onchainanalytics.com.
on
Just
chain.
Google it.
And there we go. Okay.
Yeah, they look at transactions, addresses, insights. It's all up and to the right. So they're betting on staples.
This is cool. I didn't know this existed.
I put in the last 2 newsletters ago. Yeah, I think so too. Use some of their pictures. Yeah, just look at that. Boom. Just up and to the right. Everything.
Tells a much different story than Coinbase news.
Coinbase looks like it's down and to the right, and stables look like it's up and to the right. I mean, that's where we're headed, right? Just an instant settlement economy.
Yeah, options
Oh,
exposure.
did you see the SEC news?
No.
The SEC is planning to move things on chain.
Yeah,
Really?
I actually I shared something about it yesterday, maybe. Let me see. Maybe not. Let's see. Let me find it.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Worst thing about a Magic trackpad, I spilled a little bit of water on it just a moment ago, so I couldn't unmute myself. It was like tweaking out. Okay, let me pull this up. Hasib over from Dragonfly, very bullish on this, says that general like notes on their new project crypto, almost all tokens are not securities. They want to discourage the decentralization theater that goes on. So, reward true decentralization. Americans should not get excluded by IP VPN blocks. So, giving us access to everything that the Europores have access to in Asia. Explicit exemptions for ICOs,
Nice.
airdrops, etc. What's that?
I said nice. Getting access to all the tools.
Yeah, non-security
Finally.
should be tradable alongside securities on the same platform. Protect software engineers, streamline licensing requirements, innovation exemption to protect builders, pre-decentralization. Just cool because there's a lot of, let's say something like Hyperliquid, right? Like where I don't know what the government will set criteria to meet in order to be considered decentralized. But let's say it's a validator set, right? And even in their current state, if that wasn't enough, it gives them the time, the protection, if they were, any of them were domiciled in the US, to be able to, get that up and running to meet those requirements without facing any regulatory recourse or legal recourse. And that's something I think has been kind of thrown around quite a bit over the years when they've talked about bringing crypto home to America and making things more, I don't know, attractive for builders in America was this innovation exemption. I remember not Kathy Wood, but maybe it is her. No, someone else. It's Kathy something. She was in Wyoming, and she was maybe a senator or a governor there, and was trying to get all of it to be the kind of home for Bitcoin businesses and DAOs back like 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember this coming up, this innovation exemption. But obviously nothing ever happened at that time. So that would be huge if that is the case. For anyone who wants to check it out, you can. The actual speech statement is listed here in their newsroom. So you know what they used to say? Just hold until because what is this? Cybersecurity? No. Trading, talking about markets. Smarter web companies.
You want to talk about cybersecurity? There's an exploit on iPhones. There's an exploit on iPhones for Chrome and Safari that lets people access like your passwords and a bunch of other shit. So you should update your iPhone like right now. There's like an emergency update.
Oh, great.
I'm on the latest beta.
Are you one of
I
those
think
guys that does
18.6.
the dev tools? Are you one of those guys that does the new dev tools and tries out all the new jazz before retail?
Not everything, but yeah, like I try to play around with it quite a bit.
How's the new glass or whatever it's called?
I like the idea of the design, but I think some of the opacity and fonts need work because they conflict with your backgrounds with different apps sometimes. But overall, I think it's a pretty cool feature.
So where does that leave us with our predictions?
Let's see. Well, something we should bring up. I think I talked about it earlier in the week. If I didn't, something kind of crazy was going on. It would have set a really terrible precedent for investing in the investment space. But the DOJ last week had mentioned potentially wanting to seek charges against Dragonfly for funding Tornado Cash in their early days. But as of yesterday, I believe they backtracked on pursuing the charges against them. And supposedly the trial has been going pretty well. There were witnesses that helped play up the Tornado Cash's privacy, decentralization, and such. Why is the market so Bavarian? Dude, it's a tariff market.
Yeah, we did go straight. ETH was up 5% every day for fucking 2 weeks, by the way. People forget this.
Yeah, but I was saying there hasn't been like a dip more than 5% and since the 2400s. Right?
Yeah, I mean, look at that, dude. I mean, how much are we down on ETH off the top? 8%?
Like,
That's not that much when we just ripped
We got-
100 and something percent.
We had gotten none of
Yeah.
the summer chop we were talking about. And now it's here. And people are like, what's wrong with the market?
This isn't even like it yet, unless we dump to the previous range, I think. This is still the top of the range, like, like 3600. We were not even 35, 34. We didn't revisit that.
I think it's just like if
Like
you look at
it could get like a lot worse and people are gonna be like suicidal and we're still gonna be like 3300, like completely fine.
exactly, right? Like we're still way
Yeah.
up. And if you look at ES and NQ, I think it's just the swift move. There's only been one green red candle for like 6 since yesterday.
And I notice people just get into like fucking 10 different margin like leverage positions at the top and then they're just down really bad
We
out
were
of
talking about
micro.
what 2 days ago. People were down like,
Yeah.
6-7 figs on a $5 move on hype.
Yes. I don't even know if that guy's alive now. If the hype went to like 39, he might be dead. He might be in the hospital.
Yeah, it could be fully liquidated, right? I mean, it's 30. It hit 37, 38.
Yeah, unless he really exited those positions, I gotta check for them. Because we were saying like he was long like $47, it went to 43, and the guy is like fucking suicidal, down like 500K. It's like, dude, this is like a 10% move on an altcoin. It's not even a major. What are you doing? People just keep making the same mistakes all the time, and they get super arrogant if you talk to them at the top. Like, if you're like, well, be careful, dude. He's like, what the fuck do you know about trading? Are you telling me to close price discovery? Get the fuck out of here.
As the thing just went from $9 to $50.
Yeah. I'm not closing a trade in price
2nd.
discovery. It's price discovery, it goes up like another percent, and then it crashes. That's price discovered, bro.
Dude, so Coinbase got absolutely rinsed still. Jesus. So it's actually a double top. If you zoom out, it hit exactly the same price as 2021 high, which was that 430, and then retraced Instanuke. Yeah, we just went up too fast. Like everything went up too fast. No dips. I mean, Nvidia is just straight up every day is just up. Your chance to buy was the April dip, and that's it. No more dips.
Until now.
But people won't buy. People won't start buying, right?
No, because everyone's fucking in their doomer mode. Like, oh, it's not up 5% again in a day. It's so fucking over. Pack it up, boys. Come back in 2 years.
I heard 4. I heard 4. I just read 4.
I literally had someone in my group chat tell someone else, it's over, dude. Come back in 2 years. And I was like, the fuck?
Come back next week, dude.
It's
Literally come
summertime.
back next week.
You forget what happens near the end of the year.
But Bitcoin is 115K, bro. It's over. Pack your bags.
Pack your bags up.
Come back later.
So Fed rates unchanged.
We knew that. We
And
knew
people are nuking their bags.
that. No, it's because of the guidance on September. So September is like, it's like an 80% chance that they cut, but they were saying like, oh, we don't talk about data that far out, right? Like shit changes, stuff changes super fast. So the stance on September wasn't like, oh yeah, we're good to go for September. It's going to happen in September, where that's what everybody was thinking they were going to come out and say. They already knew that it was going to be no change yesterday. Yeah, it's not the best. But you have what, September, October, December. You got 3 more meetings this year, and then you got January, March, April, June, and into next year. I guess all the way out, but it's not looking
We're going down
80%
so much
ease.
that even gold is pumping.
Yeah, and then October is 94% ease, and December is 98% ease. It's just at what target?
What wasn't that already the plan? Like I could have swore that we talked about this like beginning of the year on what we thought might happen with rates.
Yeah, they changed a couple months ago the total stance, but yesterday they were more. Powell wasn't saying 100% that we're going to cut in September, which is what people were looking for, the verbiage people were looking for. So, prepare. It would be funny if we just get a September cut and everything starts ripping again. Like, this was
Which
your
is
chance.
what's going to happen because nothing bad ever happens. Oh, just kidding.
All you have to do is keep
Yeah.
buying the dip.
Grant, I think I could have swore we talked about this like a couple months ago that there would be probably a cut at the end of the year.
I think they were expecting it in June, and then they pushed it. And then, yeah, but it's still a few months ago. They were still talking about end of the year. It was always on the agenda.
Which is
Any
why
other crypto news? What else we got?
DWF, the Falcon Finance, got 10 million invested from Trump's World Liberty Finance. I thought that was kind of funny. I haven't heard much about DWF. They've been keeping their nose clean the last few months, last half a year or so.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them.
Bro, they were spray and praying. Like, I swear, they were market making for every fucking token that had free capital to burn.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't see them really doing much
Which
at all.
one did they do? The Oracle competitor to Chainlink, they did that a while back.
Redstone?
What was that called? API 3 or something?
Oh, API 3. I'm like, Redstone? I'm like, I like Redstone. I like those guys.
Yeah, that they managed to pump that up.
They pumped everything they touch. Like, no joke. And then it goes straight to zero. And no one talks about that project ever again.
Yeah.
I think Avo too. I'm pretty sure they were doing that with Avo.
Exit pump.
The crazy thing about the Coinbase thing is like they have so much good news that's rolled out. Like what they had some tie up with JP Morgan.
The credit card.
Yeah, so now you can link accounts, convert reward points to USDC, and directly fund Coinbase, which is such a fucking kick in the face because I literally got dropped from Chase less than a year ago for being a high risk client because I was getting wires from Coinbase.
Yeah.
And now, and it's happening like across the board, right? Like they also just did that, banked that deal at PNC. So now PNC customers can, our PNC is approved to allow customers to transfer, funds to and from, and
Well, they
buy
say this,
crypto
but
directly.
like people are still getting dropped, dude. That's what I don't get. Like, sure, you could do $500, but like, go try to do any large transfer, you're gonna get dropped.
Well, I will say this, okay? I do five figures a month through them of withdrawals, and they've never like held my money or closed my account. That said, I don't trade there. I only off ramp there. So I know that people that do volume through there and make money that they're taking from Coinbase, they have had different experiences. But as strictly an off ramp, I've never had any issues with them. It's only been on my bank side.
Oh, and then
I
if you
still
look at
wouldn't tell
the
anyone to
number
use
of
it.
people dropped versus the number of customers, right? It's very, very low, but we're in the space, so we hear about it all the time.
Yeah, yeah. We're here. We are seeing everyone who, has any kind of money that gets dropped being able to complain about it, because that's our bubble that we see.
Yeah.
But of the like millions and millions of customers that use them,
But they really should work on their customer support. I really
bro,
still
they
don't think that.
dude, it's a problem across the fucking board right now. I called AT&T the other day to try to get some shit figured out. The first set of people I dealt with was a call center in India. The second set was a call center on the West Coast of the US, but it was straight up all Chinese. Like not just like Chinese people, but like from China, Chinese people, like we're reading off the script, barely knew English. Were able to get the job done for me, but it was just like, what the fuck is going on? These companies are completely outsourcing everything. And the
Who has good
Coinbase support
support?
is just fucking god awful. I will.
I'm back.
I understand like the wanting to outsource some support, but like just straight up outsourcing the whole department is insane. Yeah. And with Coinbase, there are examples in crypto of support that excels. I don't know if it still does. I don't use products that aren't built by people that I know kind of intimately anymore. So like, but back in the past, I will say that Ledger had kind of a standard for having good support. Exodus on the wallet side kind of set a standard for having really good support.
But shouldn't you want good support? Like,
Dude, I think support is like one of the pillars and backbones of a company. If you don't have good like outward facing support, you are just going to lose customers left and right. Like you need to have a good user experience, obviously, so people want to use your product, and you have to have good support. Other than your app just fucking working, like that's obviously the biggest thing. But other than that, I think those two others are equally as important, like a good UX and great support.
yeah,
There's
that's
a
what I don't get.
reason
Like,
that white glove is an industry in itself, right? Like white glove experiences, white glove support. There's a reason that people pay premiums to have certain credit cards and certain memberships. And I can promise you,
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say the MX Platinum support is very good.
dude, it's insane. You have to do nothing. Even at most airports, you're going on a flight. You don't have to wait in fucking line. You don't wait in like regular TSA line. You have a gate agent meet you, get your shit. They walk you through separate security, walk you straight to your gate. Like,
no, it doesn't have to be white glove service for every customer, but there should just be some standard of.
for
Like,
sure. And I'll say that
like, it should
Amex,
just
I think
work.
across the board, Amex has great support.
Yeah, for sure. You shouldn't have to wait a month for an email from Coinbase. You shouldn't have to wait weeks for an answer.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's the
Amazon
best.
support fucking crushes every other like company
It
in that
used
sector.
to be amazing, but now it's like just good. It used to be like really good.
No, here's why it's still better, right? Here's why it's still the best, because even though it's the majority of it is automated, they will do anything for their customer to the point that it is detrimental to sellers.
Dude,
Right?
they
Like
gave me a free $1,000 laptop a few years ago.
a lot
Just
of it
like,
is due.
it's fine, you don't
Funny
need to
enough is,
return it.
you know, a lot of it is because of tariffs right now. Like it costs too much, or it's not worth it to the seller to receive the item back. Like pay for it to be paid to get sent back, than to pay shipping again on the thing. So for a lot of items, they'll just say like that you can just keep it, like, and they're going to send you a new one. But the fact that like you can receive something at your home, you don't have to bring it and show them like what's wrong with it, and you can send the thing back. As much as people probably abuse that, was revolutionary for internet commerce. Like, why would you use anything else that's going to make you like, you buy a mattress, you try to return that shit on the internet. Oh, lift up your 700-pound fucking mattress, unzip the bottom of it, take a picture of the receipt inside the mattress, write your address. You know, like they make you go through fucking hurdles to do it. You're like, I'm never fucking buying a mattress online again.
Yeah. Gotta go to the store, dude. They'll drop it off.
No, just do it on Amazon. Like you can
Mm.
buy the same fucking brand on Amazon. They have an Amazon store because they know that that's a marketplace that they're going to get tons of volume from. So like, why buy direct if the customer support from the direct manufacturer sucks, when you can buy the same fucking product on Amazon? Maybe they charge you $10 more and you get it shipped in 2 days rather than wait 2 weeks. If anything's wrong, you can just fucking have them send someone to come pick it up out of your house. Like, it's just infinitely more convenient. It's why malls are having hard times. Like, why go shop at the mall when I can just go online? That brand has a store on Amazon, and I can order for there with zero hassle. Sent to my house in 2 days, zero issues. If it doesn't fit, just send the shit back.
I think the ease of returning is much better.
It's crazy. Like, my whole point to this is that people don't focus enough on how critical having good support and a good user experience is. And like all of those things combined make a great experience for Amazon, because you know that I can find just about anything I want from the name brands that I want for around the same price as if I went to the store, and I can have it to my house in 2 days if I want to. If
Sometimes it's
anything's
actually
wrong with
cheaper
it,
than
I
going
can
to the store.
instantly send it back. No issue at all.
Sometimes it's actually cheaper than going to the store.
Yeah, I agree. Amazon can afford. They were running negative for fucking what, a decade? You know, they
No,
weren't profitable
and
for a fucking
Coinbase
long
is
time.
worth $82 billion. They should be able to do something.
Yeah, Grand. That's what I was saying. Like that a lot of their practices are actually detrimental to the seller and the manufacturer, because they will say this customer needs another thing, but they don't require that the customer send that thing back. And even though that is a shit experience for a manufacturer, that you're now at a loss of an item, what it's done is for Amazon, the marketplace, it just churns user numbers, right? Like there is no turnover from them going to somewhere else, because everyone knows that I can just fucking, oh, this one was shit, I'm just going to send it back and get a new one. And this is why Amazon has slowly started taking over with their own basic brands, because now they just are the manufacturer. They can deal with the shit. They're like monopolizing their own marketplace.
Oh, Amazon's the best. That's why they're taking over. And they'll even house and warehouse goods for manufacturers and sellers, so they just do everything for a fee.
Yep. They got all the data, own the market, created their own cloud infrastructure that fucking everyone uses. They own the cloud web.
The cloud is just somebody else's computer.
Be the casino, ain't that right, Marty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what they did. They did it early on by building AWS in a way that had a great user experience for developers, and nobody knew how the fuck it, like, no one understood how it worked, but it worked. And now they control all of it.
I gotta run, fellas. Gotta
Thank
fix
you,
some
Bezos.
fix some
You know,
stuff.
Grant, the thing about our casino that's different is that, as funny as it sounds, I think that we will be known as like a friendly exchange because of the liquidation because of the way that liquidations work, because you're not being like hunted to zero. We try to keep you liquid, keep you hedge you if needed, so you're in one piece.
Yeah, partial liquidations. Better. I gotta run. I gotta fix some stuff.
Yeah, an options exchange, you are the casino, Grant.
We'll see you guys Monday. Peace.
I know you were. Yep. See you guys Monday. Enjoy your
Bye
weekend.
bye.
Trying to get washed.
Don't get chopped, fellas.
And wash your balls.
Yeah, put some different colors on the line.